All right, y'all, this video is brought to you by the Italian Volcano, an amazing organic lemon juice from Italy, yours to be found at Costco. I'm talking a bit loud today because we have a fan. We're in the greenhouse. And what we're going to discuss, Mutingia calibura, otherwise known as strawberry tree, Jamaican cherry tree, not to be confused with Arbutus unido, which is also called the strawberry tree. A lot of people, myself included, have said, God, I ordered these seeds and they didn't germinate. I've tried them or they germinated and died. Now, I've found a few things that have worked for me. First, start with fresh seeds. So here's a couple fresh seeds from the tree. They come originally from some fruit that are trees that Danny from Milo Gardens sourced over there in Florida. So I'm going to take these and I am literally going to just crush them up. There's one stuck in there. All right, so I'm going to take these. Oh, you can see, I don't know if you can see all that coming out of there. It just looks like a little pulp. There are thousands of little seeds there. All right, so I'm just doing that. Again, crushing it up. I mean, I'm probably spilling seeds that are just going to start here in the greenhouse. All right, so I probably have just right there. I mean, just on that finger right there is probably 100 seeds. That looked like a little splooge. That's got a lot as well. So now I've got some water here. Okay, I'm just pouring that in there. I'm going to stir it around a little bit. All right, now I'm using this. You could use a 4-inch pot, you could use a big pot, whatever you like. When you're doing it, tamp it down a little bit. Now, here's the thing. You do not need to cover these seeds. So I'm just gonna go in here. I'm gonna get a good stir. Make sure I've got some on my spoon. And I could see them pop up there. They almost look like little small pieces of dust. I've probably got 200 seeds and probably 100 in each one. I'm just putting them right on the surface here. All right, they're gonna stay there. All right. Now, you know, I was just thinking this. A lot of times people come to the market and they'll ask me, you know, what plants do you have that grow indoors, or does any of this grow indoors? And when I'm talking about community research into sustainable permaculture, that can be part of it. I'd love to, you know, I'm going to keep some of these seeds here, keep them in some water. I can put them in other places. But so today is August 17th of 2024. Now, I want to show you exactly what I did right here. I did to these on June 27th. So you can see June 27th, right? We got a lot of little seedlings. Well, we're not just going to plant those directly in the ground, so what do? Well, here, these were planted first on June 3rd, and then they were bumped into this pot on July 27th. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I wasn't exactly prepared, so give me a moment. Bear with me. going to take some of these 4-inch pots, right? I'm going to use them. I use Happy Frog just because I think it's pretty good, and that's what the people before me used. All right, so I've got these. These are ready to go. I need to label these. That's one of the most important things I've found in growing. Let me just give you an example of that. See these bad boys? Look familiar? Maybe you saw somebody got kicked out, all their stuff was on a curb, and they had some window blinds. Well, now those window blinds can be your markers. I find it best to use a pencil. It stays the longest, so I'm just going to put Mutingia 8, 17, 24. So I'm putting them up here. I've got 3 new ones. I'll water those daily. Let me give this a little drink first, and I'll explain why when I get back. Now, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but remember when you were young and you would glue things, and they told you to glue both sides, right? It makes it stick to each other. That's how I think when we're bumping stuff up. If I've got, and this probably isn't as wet as it should be either. If I've got this wet and this wet, I think it's going to have a better chance when I put them together. So, I didn't probably need that big of a pot, but look at this. I've got 1, 2, I've got multiple plants here. I might even try to get them a little bit bigger, a woody stem, but we're going to test this and just see how durable these babies are. This is what is called teasing the roots. So I'm going to take this little one here, pull it apart, we'll put it in here. Alright, I think I'll report back, but I think we might have gotten a little too excited. I'm thinking to leave these in here a little longer, and yes, they're going to grow bigger, but actually let me show you an example of ones that I think are probably the proper size. Bear in mind these were started on 6'3", so they're about 2.5 months old, but think about it like this too. The ones that don't have as many in there, their stems are allowed to get a little bigger. So look at, I think this is about the right size. So I'm going to pop off this, I'm going to tease the root. Still, it doesn't have much of a root system. They're very fine roots. All right, but I mean, that's a good beginning for a plant. I'll do the rest of these, and I'll do a little reporting back for you. But you know, I think these are pretty good. Mutingia calibura. So get your hands on some fresh fruit and get planting. Spread the wealth, spread the love, spread the abundance. Signing off. Thank you.